Yeah, greetings to everyone. Yeah, this is like a continuation to the previous video I made about my day. So, I would like to talk a little bit about the school I talked about in the previous video. Yeah, I am attending VUC, and VUC it's like adult education. Yeah, some people who know me, they will ask that, why are you attending adult education? Because I am a nursing student from Finland. I left Finland while I have not yet completed my nursing degree. Yeah, because in one way or the other, it was difficult with the language. Because when I came to Finland, I didn't study the language. Like, you will come and then the integration school, you go through the integration school to study the language, and I didn't go through that route. So I was schooling in Finland in an English school called Akada in Helsinki, where I was doing my registered nursing there. But it came to a point where I need to do practicals, and if you're doing practicals, you need to learn the Finnish language. That has really frustrated many foreigners who have either dropped out or they take so long to complete a 3.5 years program. Sorry for the background noise because I'm standing beside the road. So that 3.5 years program, you study in English, but at the end of the day, you have to go to practicals in Finnish language. That is where the war starts. So you can understand Finnish, speak Finnish, but most of the places, the practical places, they will say, oh, your Finnish is not good enough. These are some of the challenges we face in these language barrier countries. Most of us, it takes us longer time. Like I would say, if I compare to people in the US, people in Canada, people in England, they study in English and they finish in English. I come from the English part of Cameroon, so I speak English. Even though I understand French, I speak French, but not so fluent. But when you are living in a country where language is something which it's very serious, like most of these Scandinavian countries. I live in Denmark, by the way. You need to understand the language if you need to go further. If you need to be in a good position in the society, you really need to speak the language. Yeah, there are people who come and they say, oh, I am not interested in that. I don't want to get myself in that because it's not easy. When you are grown, for kids, it's okay. Because I have a 5 years and 7 months old who speaks the language very well, even though we've been here for just 1 year and some months. But he speaks the language very well with good accent. So with kids, it's another thing. So, but let me go back to where I was. So, finishing that 3.5 years program, nursing program in Finland, you need to have like a year of practicals in the hospitals. You need to do many different practicals like psychiatric, internal medicine, home care, institutional care, and many other practicals. But the school made it in such a way that you cannot ask to do the practicals in other countries. You must have to do at least 3 out of the 7 practicals you have before you complete as a registered nurse. You have to do it in the country. And those practicals, they are like the very serious one, like the surgical care. That's like in the theater, and they will not accept. Most of the time, I will not say they will not accept. Most of the time, us who don't really know the language, it's difficult because they keep turning you down. They keep turning you down like, oh, your language is not good enough, we can't understand you, you can't be here, and so on and so forth. So at the end of the day, it becomes so frustrated. And my time there was up. I had to come to Ring State because that's where I have my document, I have my papers. In Finland, I was just a student. So I could not stay that longer again because my kid, he has to like get settled in the country that his father that we are going to stay. So I had to leave Finland to Denmark when I have completed about 2.5 years of my study, but it was very difficult to get done with the practicals. So I left to Denmark with the thought that maybe because they are all Scandinavian country and their education system is the same. It's not like I'm coming from Cameroon and I got that education from Cameroon. No, I got it from another Scandinavian country which is even rated one of the best educational system in the world, if I'm not mistaken. So when I came here, it was all another challenge. I had to like write to the ministry, maybe like to get an accreditation for my degree. Maybe I should like know where to start because I've already done 2 years already, guys. So, but I talked to social workers, I talked to many people, I talked to even like, they were like, oh, you know what, Patricia, the problem is language. You need to get a certain level of this language before you can continue with your degree in Denmark. So then I had to register in a language school. Then now my nursing degree is just there, sitting there waiting so I can like get the language done. But you know, with language, and I'm not more a kid, so it takes time. You have to study the language in school, you have to use the language. So it was something that was very difficult. I will not say very difficult because as of now, I understand the language, I speak the language, but it's not up to the level that is being required for me to like continue with my education. But to God be the glory, I was fortunate to get a job. Yeah, that alone was like a satisfaction to me. I got a job in a nursing home, which I'm still there. I've been there for almost about 9 months plus. So that alone, it's like some sort of soothing, some sort of consolation for me. Because if I came and then I was like, I'm not trying to bring down any job, but that is my dream. That is what I like. That's my passion. I like to care for people who are in need of care. So I was still like close to my field of education. So back to why I'm in VUC, why I'm in an adult education. Yeah, it's because I have to learn Danish. I have to get a certain, like the highest level of Danish, that's like the A levels of Danish with a very high point before I can continue with my nursing degree. Guys, it's not easy, but I'm that person who don't give up to any challenge. I keep pushing. Anybody that knows me will tell you that, you see that girl, she doesn't give up in anything, in any challenges in life. I don't give up. So that's why I am in VUC. That's why I'm schooling, guys. Yeah, that's why I have to do this, because this is what I have to do. Might be if I was like in an English speaking country, this would not be the same. Maybe by now I would have finished this degree, maybe taken another degree, because I like to study. But I'm still grateful for everything. I'm grateful. I'm alive. There are people who we started this journey with. They are no more. Some have dropped out. Some have said, you know what? I'm tired of this stress. I'm going to take another road. But I thank God. I give God the glory. Thank you guys for listening. We'll keep updating. We'll keep learning together. We'll keep sharing together. And keep tuned and see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.